Hello fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here. I have been slacking on my videos and I apologize. My son's getting ready to go to Alaska, so I've kind of been focused elsewhere for a little while. But this is a harvest I got out of my garden this week. And I have 3 jars of green beans and then 6 jars of zucchini, squash, and green peppers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just chop these up, snap them and slice these, throw them in a jar, put 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt in each one. I'm going to pour boiling water over them and then wipe the rims, put the lid that's been sitting in the boiling water on, and pressure can these at 10 pounds of pressure for 20 minutes. I'm also, let me take you off here, I'm also in the process of making some peach basil jam. I went up to Fredericksburg and got me some peaches. Now you will notice my peaches are not peeled. I like the tartness that the peel gives, and it is, you know, it's kind of a tough, but it rolls up, and I just really like that tartness. So I always leave my peach skins on. I just wash them really good. All this is 4 cups of peaches, 7 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of real lemon or lemon juice, and a liquid pectin package. And I'm going to put 1 cup of roughly chopped basil into it right at the end after you put the pectin in. And then I'm going to jar it up and water bath can it, and we will have some peach jam. So we'll come back to you shortly. Okay, sorry, it's kind of a quick process. So what I did was I brought it to a boil, and I boiled it for 5 minutes. Then I poured in a package of liquid Cerdo. I'll show you what I poured in. Package of liquid Cerdo. And then stirred that for 1 minute. Then tossed in 1 cup of chopped basil leaves. And now I'm going to package it up. I've got my boiling water bath going here. And it's a regular pot, so what I've used is down the bottom there. Woo, you can't see. I've used a bunch of, sorry about that. I've used a bunch of these rings to float the jars on top. So let me get these jarred up, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing last night. Trying to play catch-up. I've got peach basil jam. And it's pretty. We got little bits of basil in there. It's thickening up nice. Then we have peach jam. And I did, 5, 6, 7 quarts of peach basil. 8, or pints, excuse me. 8 of peach. 6 zucchini, pepper, and squash. Sorry, I turned it off. Cats. I know, I only did 3 things of green beans again, but now I have 6 pints of green beans. So, this is what I did last night, trying to play the ketchup game, and I've had to take my, tomatoes off the vine because the birds were getting them. So, I've got them over here finishing ripening up. That's my biggest one. Not bad. But it's been so dry. And then I have the dehydrator going for my son's trip. I'm making him some beef jerky. So we have regular fajita type beef jerky, and I've got the regular and the tubes. And then we have like a teriyaki beef jerky here, and tubes again. And I use my Jerky Works. I love my Jerky Works. You have 2 tubes, a smaller and a larger. I've used the larger one that you saw there, and then your flat piece. But originally, I started making jerky with this Harvest Made Spice of Life. And it's just a little press. It takes a little longer, but it was like oh, I don't know, it was probably like $5 compared to, I believe these are like 25. The jerky gun, and of course made in China. But this is the small one. And my gun's dirty, or I'd show it to you. I just finished. But it's called Jerky Works. And I do use the Jerky Works seasoning packets. I really like them. I don't have to worry about screwing it up. So, again, I'm sorry that I've been so negligent on videos. As soon as he leaves and gets all packed up and gone, hopefully I'll get back into it. And we'll get you caught up on what's going on in the garden and at the retreat. Okay, so here's the final product. It's 3 pounds of each. And I got 2 bags. I did the flat and the tubes of one flavor. Smells absolutely wonderful. And then the flat and tubes of another flavor. So there you go. I let it go in the dehydrator for about 12 hours. It's really good. And it's so much easier to chew. Blessings.